Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Happy Learning with Anugamini. This is Dr. Anugamini Srivastav and here I am with my next round of video for researchers and research. Now before beginning with my today's video, I really want to thank all of you those who subscribed to my channel and showed your interest and your support towards the content that I share on my channel. So in a way I can say that it's no more my channel but it's our channel. The community, the research community which is supporting my channel and is liking and sharing my content. I'm really thankful to all of you. Previously, I mentioned to you that how we can do literature review and how we can make a literature review plan to understand what we want to do and what we don't want to do. Now, in today's video, I'm going to show you to first of all identify which literature is good enough for you and which literature you don't need to have when you're actually starting with your research journey. So what's that? Do watch this complete video and you'll be able to understand each and everything. So let's begin. So, when we come across a research paper, it's really hard for us to understand whether this paper is going to support our work. This paper is something which are going to answer a few questions that I have in my mind before even starting with my identification of the topic. So what you can do, just download a research paper, have a thorough look on it. Okay, just like skimming the cream from the milk, just have a thorough look on its abstract, the objectives, the titles and heads given in your methodology, and somewhat the conclusion part. And try to understand whether the content that is highlighted in that paper is kind of giving way to the research question that you had in your mind. If not, or a little bit somewhat, then keep that paper aside. Take the next paper and identify the same thing. Out of 10-20 research papers, if you are able to identify a few that is the skimmed research papers that you feel that it somewhat is going to support why I want to do this research work and how this will be contributing or what part of ongoing research will be contributed by me, then consider those papers to be read more in depth. Okay, so in the next step you are supposed to read all of the literature that you have just skimmed from among all the research papers that you have downloaded, to read actively. Yes, one and all, each and every word, each and every sentence, each and every reference that is shown in that research paper should be read in depthly and then make a note of it. Yes, have a diary with you where you are actually writing it down. Like it's always said, when we write, we learn faster and we remember it for the longer run. It's important for our research as well. So when you are reading actively, read each and everything which is given in those skimmed research papers and then make a note of it. Now what extra you need to note? The title, the content, special content, or you may say the specific sentences that you believe are very interesting and somewhat you might have in your research paper. But wait a minute, when you're writing statements which you love or which you like in those research paper, use quotations and proper references to it. Yes, in your diary itself, because that is going to help you when you are writing your final research paper. Many times it happens that people write their statements but later on forget where exactly the statement was taken. And they might have having a plagiarism issue because they forgot who actually used that statement, who actually proposed that statement. So it's better you have quotations to highlight that it is a statement which is directly taken from a research paper and use proper citations over there. And once you are done with active reading of these research papers, the skimmed ones, then start summarizing. Dump all the things, all the material that you believe was quite relevant to your research paper or quite relevant to highlight the need of your research work or research topic, and after that start summarizing. Now how you need to summarize? Highlight the points in each and every sentence. Take those sentences in one copy. Okay, highlight all the important points given in each sentence. Don't copy all of the sentence. Just highlight only the points which is given on those sentences. Identify how many authors are giving similar points and then start writing a story. Yes, summarize by way of writing a story in your literature review. Now by writing like this, you will be in a better position to say what you want to say, in the flow in what you want to say, and at the same time you will be able to minimize your plagiarism in your research paper. So these were the major points that you can actually consider while selecting research papers, identifying which one are the better one to be considered in your research work, the basis one, and then write it in your research paper, proposal, dissertation, and everywhere. I hope the content is going to help you out to identify which paper is good and which paper you can just keep them aside for some time. If you like the content, do subscribe to my channel. Yes, please do subscribe to my channel and like my video and share it with your researcher colleagues and friends. Thank you so much for watching. Happy researching.